Hello, welcome to Blunt Truth Knife Reviews. Today, as usual, it's all smudged. Today I'm going to talk about and review and demonstrate the Buck Mayo Kaala neck knife. That's what they call it. Buck calls it the 151 Kaala. K-A-A-L-A. And it's designed by Tom Mayo. It has Boss heat treating S30V. Try to get that so you can see it. I can't tell. S30V USA. It says Paul Boss is a famous heat treater, knife maker, whose methods are used to heat treat this steel. If you don't know about steels, S30V is a top-notch steel, and this is a 3mm thick slab of S30V, really thick. These are, I believe, underappreciated and undersold because people look at it and say, I imagine that they say, geez, $65, $70 for a slab of metal with an edge. Geez, I could have a nice Spyderco lockback or something, you know, for that money. Why would I buy this thing? Well, it's a big piece of metal, that's true, but it's S30V. It's high quality steel. Nice thick solid piece of it. Hollow ground blade. Very, very flat under your shirt. It's designed as a concealed carry knife. As far as neck knives go, a 3-inch blade is way up there for blade length. I don't know of any that are beyond 3 inches. It's the most I'd want to carry on my neck anyway. But it's an adequate length blade. I'd like to have a 3-inch blade with me all the time. I bought this so that if I'm going to a wedding or funeral or kids' school play thing or somewhere it's not politically correct to have a knife, a bar, a sporting event, I can stick this under my shirt, wear it around my neck, no one even knows, and I have a knife, an adequate size knife to do whatever you would do with a knife, you know, and you're not having it sticking off your pocket or on your belt or whatever. They call these lightning holes, lightening, meaning make it lighter. I don't know how much it takes off the weight, a couple grams. I think it's mostly aesthetic. This one holds it into the sheath, and the sheath is a big negative, but I'll get to that. I like the knife a lot. I haven't really used it a lot. I used it a little when I got it, and you know, I don't know exactly how. Obviously it's skeleton frame handle. All skeleton frames are going to be lacking in the gripping comfort department. I mean, that's a compromise you get for wearing a neck knife and concealed carry is, you know, it's a compromise. But as far as it goes, it's a good length handle. You can't get your pinky in there, in between these, in this cutout, but you can get 3 fingers in comfortable and get a good grip on it. This might help from going up on the blade a little bit. I don't know, it helps. At least it positions your hand where it should be. So it's a nice knife. I like it. Now a negative. Let's move right on to the negatives. The sheath sucks. I hate the sheath. I don't know why they so many things wrong with this sheath. It doesn't come with this paracord. I put it on it because it comes with this one. This isn't it, obviously. I couldn't find the one it came with, but it's one of these chains with the little lock ball thing, and it snags on your hair and your neck and your chest, and just these chains suck. I hate them. So right away I changed it out and some paracord. The sheath sucks. It really does. I had to put this metal thing in because the knife's held in by this little peg that's screwed into the sheath. It's not even part of it. It screws into it with a little Phillips screw. And it comes up into that hole to lock your knife in. Right now, because I put this metal in, it's solid. It's in there. I fixed it so it works. But when you buy it, this is a spring bar. It's all plastic, so this spring bar doesn't really spring much. It's just flexy plastic, the way flat plastic flexes, and that's supposed to hold the knife in through this hole. It doesn't. A couple of times I'm walking around with it hanging on my neck, and all of a sudden I'm hearing ding 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 on the floor. If I didn't hear that, I would have lost my knife because it had just fallen out. These little tabs on either side hold the knife in, and by the way, you can do it left or right. You can put it in the other way. I won't, because it'll hit the metal where this metal comes in on the edge. This whole thing doesn't work well. And another thing I don't like about the sheath is the knife is really thin. You don't even feel it under your shirt. It doesn't make a print, you know, an impression on the shirt, letting people know you have a knife under there. What sticks out the most on the if this is under your shirt? This bump and this bump right there. They stick way out, and this one holds the knife out like this when it's against your chest, so that this part of the knife is poking out a little bit. And it's just, you know, there's no purpose for this bump. I don't understand why it's there. This one I can see it's to help guide the knife under the peg thing, and you know, so you can get it in there. But they could have avoided this whole bump thing and this thing and the spring thing and all that mess just by simply having a friction sheath, a Kydex friction sheath that they'll slide up in and use this little bump here. They wouldn't even have to redesign the knife at all. They'd slide up in and lock in with this little bump, slides into its little slot in the Kydex. It might raise the price of it $5. Shouldn't be more than $5 going up on the price. I mean, and I'm sure you guys would be willing to pay another $5 to have something besides this piece of shit. It's too bad that they did this. Someday I might send this off and get a Kydex sheath made for it. They do that. There are a couple companies that actually make molded Kydex sheaths. You can do it yourself if you're inclined to. So that's it. I love the knife. It's a really nice knife. Goodbye. The sheath sucks. It's too bad they screwed up on the sheath. If you like it, I suggest you buy it. It's S30V. Can't go wrong there. So let's get on with the cutting test. And I'm going to keep dividing my cutting tests into a second part, because I find that a lot of people don't care to watch the cutting test, and some do. So if I keep making it you know, a second part, then it's up to you. You want to watch just the tabletop, you want to watch the whole deal, whatever. Plus it takes the pressure off me to hurry up and, you know, talk about the knife. So that's the Buck 151 Mayo Kaala. Thank you. Bye.